Okay, what is up, everybody? Okay, what is up, everybody? Actually found a way to get my microphone working now when I do these streams, so that is why I'm hopping back on here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be simulating a lot of these seasons, which is the worst thing you can do in any EA game, Madden game, anything like that. I hate when people simulate, but we're just doing it for scientific purposes here, just to see how many championships we can win with the Buffalo Bills. Um, After I go through all of these team building routines, some things to cover. We'll just take a look at some of the rosters here. So in the NFL, these are some of the best players right now. Somehow Gabe Davis is one of the greatest wide receivers in the game right now. It's fairly accurate that he's also playing for Jacksonville right now. I'm the person who sent him to Jacksonville when I traded him a couple seasons ago, but in real life he's playing for Jacksonville as well too now. So these are just some of the best players right now in the league. Greg Rousseau playing for the Rams. Trevor Lawrence playing for the Rams as well. They won a Super Bowl last season in Madden, not in real life, but Sauce Gardner for the Jets. Chase still playing for the Bengals. So just to give you guys a quick little rundown here of some of the top players right now in the league. McDuffie on our team. So a lot of good players still in the league right now. We're going to see how all of these seasons shape out. Josh Allen still on our team for the Bills. I'm going to be using him as more of a backup, though, because I've already won like 5 championships with Josh. So we do got Savage at the safety. It's Patrick for the Steelers. So I do just want to run down some of these positions real quick because I last season, when I first attempted to kind of do this video, I forgot that the re-sign phase is how you enter free agency, and it kind of fucked up some shit. So now I got everything kind of in order, but these are still some of our top quarterbacks playing in the league. One thing I did notice is I used to have Brandon Cooks on my team. He played like maybe 2 or 3 seasons with us, but it seems like after last season he is now retired, as well as Tyreek Hill. So Tyreek Hill I don't think is in the league anymore either. But there's still some stacked names in the league for sure. One thing that actually surprised me at the quarterback position as well is I believe the Dolphins now have Patrick Mahomes. Or no, it's the Cardinals. Okay, so he's only got 1 year left on his contract, though. So if I'm picking him up in free agency, I'll send him to the team that I want him to play for. But he is playing for the Cardinals currently, which is a little interesting. See how far the Cardinals go this year. We do got Shador Sanders as a backup right now. And we also have Deshaun Watson, my boy. So those are some of the QB positions. Wide receivers, like I said, I don't think Tyreek Hill is in the league anymore, as well as Brandon Cooks, unfortunately. Because I used to have a crazy duo with DK and Brandon. Metcalf and Cooks just going off for a while there. But we're still pretty stacked at our wide receiver, so I'm not too worried about it. But right now, these are some of your best wide receivers in the game for this Madden season. Paris Campbell, we do have. Mooney playing for the Jets. Kelvin Johnson playing for the Eagles. So it's still a pretty stacked league nonetheless. Um, Let me just take a second here to show you guys some of our records that we do have. I believe it's under league history. So yeah, last season, the Super Bowl winners were the Rams over the Dolphins. But if you look at all the other years that I played, so let's go back to what is this, 2029? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you started up at 2024, this is the interesting thing, is that they had me play three or four Super Bowls against my rivals, the bitch-ass Dallas Cowboys. But look at this. This is our most current Super Bowl in real life, right? The Eagles versus the Chiefs. And the Chiefs did win that by 3 points. So there you go. That's the most recent Super Bowl in real life. And then when we get down to the Madden stuff, I did win this Super Bowl against the Dallas Cowboys. So that was 2023. That was our first Super Bowl. Second time I beat them 109 to 26. That was 2024. So we played them back to back. And then it had me play them a third time. Beat them 83 to 30. So three-time Super Bowl champion Buffalo Bills. You can see it right there. Josh Allen got another MVP. Then I played the Arizona Cardinals. Beat them in our fourth Super Bowl. We did end up playing the Bears as well. Beat them in the fifth Super Bowl. And then I did end up playing the Green Bay Packers, so I did beat them in the sixth Super Bowl. And those videos are already on my channel. You can go back and watch all of those when I did my full season mode and franchise. But when I simulated it last year, it was the Rams who defeated the Dolphins. So the Rams did end up winning themselves a Super Bowl finally, after we went on our little dynasty right there with the Buffalo Bills. MVP, the NFL MVP was Bryce Young. Coach of the Year was for the Dolphins. Offense Player of the Year for the Falcons. Defensive Player of the Year for the Dolphins. And the Super Bowl MVP was quarterback Trevor Lawrence. So Trevor Lawrence right now is playing for the Rams, as you guys seen earlier. We'll actually do a little bit of a roster rundown here as well, just so you guys can see. Like I said, Tyreek Hill isn't in the league anymore, so I think that might have been his last season with the Dolphins. At least they made it to the Super Bowl then, if that was his last season. But here we go. So these are who lost: Tua, Waddle, Jalen Phillips, Ryan Gillette, who's a created wide receiver, Bruce Rambo, Rob Gronkowski at the tight end, Jalen Hurts. They also have Jalen Hurts at quarterback now, which is kind of interesting for the Dolphins. Chase Young is playing for them as well. I used to have Chase Young on my team. Cam Chancellor. So they are still pretty stacked. And it's interesting how they have both of the Tagovailoa brothers as well at quarterback. Look at this. Tua and Talia, his younger brother. So that's a pretty good that's definitely a pretty solid roster right there for the Dolphins. They got some stacked wide receivers, like I said, Waddle, Gillette. And I believe their running back as well is from Miami, Ladarius Roberts. So they are still definitely pretty stacked. Not sure if they still have Ramsey on the team. Let me see. No, it doesn't look like they have Ramsey anymore. but maybe Ramsey and Tyreek Hill decided to retire after they lost a Super Bowl. I don't know. But the Dolphins are still definitely a stacked team here. You can see just their top players alone. And then the team they lost to, the LA Rams, lost to Derek Malone, Rocky Road, Randy Ram, Trevor Lawrence, the MVP, Jerry Rice, who's playing wide receiver, Kevin Byard. I did used to have Byard on my team as well when I played him at safety. Debo Samuel, wow, Debo Samuel, still in that Super Bowl contender. Greg Rousseau, Kareem Price, Tony Gonzalez, Deontay Johnson, also at wide receiver for them. Mulrig, safety, Edgar Allan Poe at quarterback, backup. So they definitely do have a stacked team here for the Rams. Still competing for those Super Bowls. Well, we are going to see what happens this season. Give you guys a little bit of a rundown on who's on our team, I guess. We'll just skim through it. Now, this isn't the final team because we are in the preseason right now, so I'm going to have to make some cuts after the preseason. But I think it's easier to just do it this way to show you guys. We got at quarterback Josh Allen, Mario Domonic, Shedeur Sanders, and Deshaun Watson. Might end up trading Shedeur Sanders. I do want him on this team, don't get me wrong, but we are kind of stacked with Deshaun, my creative player, Mario Domonic, and Josh Allen still, so probably won't be needing Sanders. Bison Denuke, Cam Akers, Tony Pollard, William McKinley. At the wide receivers, we're absolutely stacked. We got DK out there, Paris Campbell, Joshua Palmer, Chris Godwin, Romeo Doubs, Alan Lazard, KJ Hamler, Camp, and Quick, which I'm pretty sure these are created players. So we are definitely stacked at the wide receiver. Tight ends, we're looking pretty good too. We got Tatum, Mike Ditka Jr., and this young gun here, the Polfy. Let's go on some of the defense. We got McLaughlin and McGee there at the left end. Right end, we got Payne, Montez Sweat, and a young gun here with Knox. D tackles. Ed Oliver's still on our team, which is one of my favorite players too, so I'm thankful that I still have him playing for us. McNeil here and Porter. Left linebacker, Killmonger and Diablo. Middle linebacker. You guys can see we're pretty stacked at our linebacker positions as well. Right linebackers. And then we're also stacked in our backfield as well. We got Trent McDuffie, Banks, Drummond, Kohu, which is kind of a new player in the league, but not so much. He's got some experience on him, but he's still putting up the ratings, so keep him on the team probably. Stevenson, Goodson. A lot of these guys are probably going to get cut too or traded. I'll probably trade them away instead of just cutting them because I like to do trades for the draft picks. That's a better way to run your season if you guys ever want to know some tricks to the trade. But in our field safeties, we got Palomalu back there. And like I said, guys, we are just stacked here in our backfield, so I'm not too worried about them throwing the ball around a whole lot on us. Palomalu and Savage should be able to hold it down for the most part. So that's who we're running with right now. That's some of our top players. And yeah, let's start to get into this video. We're going to do like a 25-year simulation here, so it'll be easy to see what's going to happen throughout all of these years, who's going to be the teams that are competing for Super Bowls here. Let's just go through this pretty quickly. What I do want to do first is make sure our depth chart is suited to these preseason games. So I'm just going to go here real quick. depth chart. Like I said, Josh Allen is going to be more of a backup for us for these kind of situations. So we're probably not going to see Josh Allen playing a lot here. Um, I'll probably do a couple games with Sedor first, and then put Deshaun Watson in there as well, because Mario Domonic and Josh Allen are two top QBs right now. So don't need to worry about them getting too much time. Just move these guys down one by one. So that way we have more of our how do you say, like, some of the rookies are going to get some more time over, like Paris Campbell and DK Metcalf, you know what I mean? Because I want to just get them on the field and playing a little bit. So we'll put Camp in there as well. We might not need to run Palmer either, but couldn't hurt. Right now, like I said, this is just preseason, so after these games, we're going to be making some cuts, trading around some players to get our draft picks secured. So not really too worried about what the depth chart is looking like right now, but I definitely don't want some of my top players out there taking over the experience for some of the guys that we could be working. So, all right, now that we got our depth chart figured out a little bit better, let's get into this weekly strategy and we can start simulating. Like I said, guys, never simulate. It's the worst thing you could do in any Madden game because they're highly inaccurate, just in any EA game in general, but we're doing it for scientific purposes here. So they want us to defend that outside run. Chubb is definitely a threat on that outside run. But if you look at their QB, Vinnie Mac, he's a little bit of a threat. He's also a little bit of a threat when he's throwing short. So we might want to cover that short pass, to be honest. Player health not looking too great. Gonna go half pads. Split it up. So that'll be good on that. And then they do have the threat with Michael Strahan there trying to blitz us, so we're going to have to watch out for that in this preseason game. And again, just run the split because some of these guys are tired. And focus players. How do we change the focus players? It's not letting me change it. Oh, there we go. I see the button. Okay, who do we need to focus on? I would honestly like to focus on Payne because I feel like he should be a 99 right now. Probably put Payne up there. Let's see, who else can we do? Shador Sanders would be nice as well since he's going to be playing in some of these games. And Mike Ditka as well we'll keep for the tight end position because he's only 86 overall right now. Okay. Good experience for the team. Upgrade players. We're just going to do it manually, or not manually, but like a little bit of a cheat here with the triangle button. Because I'm not too worried about it anymore. Like I said, guys, I did play about 6 seasons on my own, so if you guys ever want to check out those videos, they're all available. But like I said, this is going to be more of like a simulation thing just to see who's out here winning championships. We are going to advance the week. See what happens. So we did end up winning 21-17. That's good stuff for the boys. Next game here going to be against the Lions. A lot of XP gained as well for 14 players. So we'll just do an auto sim on that. And then we can, let's see here, go back down to our depth chart. Now for this preseason against the Lions, Who did we have last time? Sanders. Probably one. We'll probably run Watson. Let him start this game, and everything else should be good. Let's see. What am I looking for here? Strategy. Okay. So the QB scramble does get a little bit crazy with Michael Vick, as we all know. I am a little bit worried about that. His short and his medium passing are both deadly. Yes, the Lions do have Michael Vick in this season. Um, damn. We'll defend that medium pass. This could get a little deadly on us. I mean, Michael Vick is kind of like an all-around player. If he doesn't feel like throwing it, he can easily just run out of the pocket and score a touchdown on us. But as I said, these are preseason games, so you can't worry about it too much. See how Deshaun Watson fares against him. Throw deep? They want me to throw deep against a 99 overall Marshall Shady? Are you fucking crazy, EA? I don't know. We'll defend that blitz. Focus on the blitz sometimes more than that deep field, because if our quarterback's just getting fucking torn apart the whole game, it's not going to be fun for us either. So go to these, split them up. Oh yeah, and the one thing that we should be focusing on too is my game plan as well. I usually like to do 5 TDs. Since it is a simulation, I guess we could see if they throw for 350 offensive yards. Allow 10 points or less, and then I want that sack the QB 5 times as well. All right, start trading just to get the team a little bit more acclimated to getting to that pocket and putting some pressure on the QB as quick as possible. That's how I like to play, at least. All right. Let's see how they do against the Lions now. So both teams are 1-0. Lions overall 9-4. And we did win that game as well, 38-21. Great success. Okay. Let's keep it going. Mike Ditka Jr. got himself an upgrade point. That's nice. And then for this game against Carolina, we'll swap our QB out again. We'll play Sanders. We'll put Watson down, so that way both of them are getting some time. Okay, what do I want to do now? Weekly strats. And then after this, we should be able to make some cuts on the team, because we're going to have to drop our roster down to the number that they want us to be at. So instead of making cuts, like I said, the better thing to do is actually go for some draft picks, because that'll not only help you get better players, but it just kind of rounds out the rosters overall. Let's see here. He's kind of lethal at that short pass, Paris Maximilian. He also might scramble, though, on us. I don't know. We'll defend the short pass on him. Maybe that's the better way to go. Maybe EA is telling me something I don't know. Split. And then for this, go medium against a 99 overall. Again, Deion Sanders is playing for the Panthers right now, so probably not the best bet. We're going to try to do a blitz counter again for Bruce Smith, so that way he's not putting a lot of pressure on our QB. Then just round these out to where I like to be. 5 offensive, 350, 10 points or less, and 5 sacks. We're going to have to do this for every single game, so bear with me, guys. It might take a while. This video might be a little long, but that's why we're here. That's what these tests are for. Okay, so 2-0 right now for the Buffalo Bills, 97 overall. Our defense is absolutely stacked at the 99. Carolina has the 95 overall right now. Pretty good defense on their side as well, but they're 1-1 right now. So looks like we're going to be playing on their field as well. So let's see what happens here. Is there a way to like do this? No, there's not. I really wish Madden and EA would change that. I wish there was a way to just like watch a little bit of like a highlight package after you sim it or something. But that's just me. That's just me. Okay, and we did take a loss to the Panthers, 24-14. So the first loss there, but again, it was in the preseason, so it didn't really matter. We're gonna have to cut 22 players, but like I said, instead of doing that, I like to go over to the trade center and just make some of the moves that I need to make. It's a lot better than actually listening to what EA is trying to tell you because, again, like I said, sometimes EA just recommends the most stupid shit. So we are going to get Sanders off of the team here. Probably not going to need Pollard either. And for wide receivers, I'm definitely keeping Metcalf, Campbell staying, Palmer staying. Godwin, I would like to keep. Dobbs still has a little bit of potential in him. 34 for Alan Lazard, though. Might have to take Alan Lazard off of the team here. Because I do like the idea of keeping some of these young guns like Quick and Camp. KJ Hamler is still fairly young too, 31. But yeah, we'll probably trade up Lazard here. So let's see who needs some of these positions. We got a good quarterback and we got a good wide receiver. So is anybody looking for those? The Broncos are looking for a wide receiver, which I would be interested in trading with them. Um, Definitely not trading with the Chiefs. Not a lot of people need quarterbacks or wide receivers right now because, like I said, those are some of the most stacked positions in the game right now, for this season at least. But we'll see if there's anybody looking to buy. At the moment, not looking too good. It's looking like we might have to go with the Broncos for our best trade value. Yeah, probably going to do Broncos here. Just give me a couple. Who do they got at quarterback, anyways? Who do they got? Paul Crew, Scotty Williams. Yeah, they'll probably be good with Sanders as well. So definitely get some draft picks here. And like I said, this is the easiest way to do it, guys. I'll just take a 1 and a 2 from them. There you go. So again, the whole reason I'm not cutting the players is because I can actually get more value when I take those 1 and those 2 picks. This is a thing that a lot of people don't do when they play like these EA games or just sports games in general. I don't really know why people don't understand that you could just trade some of your top players to get those draft picks, and that'll help you out more down the line if you're ever trying to again trade for value. Like let's say for any reason I did want to make a change at my safety or something like that, cornerback. I could easily do like 2 first-round picks or a second-round pick, and then I would be able to get whoever I wanted because they're not going to say no to those usually in these games. Like if I go here, for example, I'll show you. Let's just say I was go to my draft picks. You can see all the draft picks I have right here. So for the next year in the draft, I have like 4 first-round picks alone. I mean, like I said, guys, I don't fuck around. I get these number 1s and these 2s as quick as I can. So that way you just pile them up, and whenever you need to actually get a player that you're looking for that you need, you can easily get that player. It's not hard. People just don't know how to draft, I guess. I guess they're just not GM-minded. But what we're going to do here is we're going to keep cutting down our roster. So we only need about 6 wide receivers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Camp and Quick wouldn't be playing much. Do we want to get rid of Dobbs? I mean, I'll keep Dobbs. I'll keep him. This is honestly not a bad wide receiver lineup. Let me see who else I can move around here. Let's see who else we can move around here. We might not need Jerry Collins, honestly. We already got 2. We already got two left tackles above him, so probably get rid of West Ramsey as well. And guard position, I don't want to halter that too much. Junior Hall could probably go. He does have a hidden development trait, but at 75 overall, I'm not too interested in that. Yeah. So, who's looking for some quarterback protectors? We got a left tackle, center, and a right tackle. Does anybody want to protect their quarterback? Cardinals, they probably want to protect Patrick Mahomes. That's why not trading with the Chiefs. The Colts are a number one for the left tackle. Cowboys also looking for some protectors. '49ers could use one. Jets, not so much. The Lions do need them. I might be okay with doing that. Definitely might be okay with doing that. Let's see here. And since these are kind of like lower value, we'll do like a 2 or 3 and then a 2 as well. There you go. Like I said, guys, it's not hard. People just don't know how to build teams, I guess, anymore. And that's one of the things I do best in these EA games is I just am aware of what other teams are looking for, and I go with what my value is at. So it's honestly what some of these coaches and managers should be doing in real life, but I don't get paid to do shit in real life. I just play the game. So let's see here. We got to cut 16 more players. Again, we're going to go to trade. Now, this is definitely where it gets tough because, again, this is where we're going to start having to dig deep into like our better players and shit. Can't lose any more quarterback protection, honestly. Caleb Porter, I would be okay with trading up. I would be okay with trading up Caleb. As well as this Knox character. He's only got 1 year left on his contract, so I do kind of want to keep a lot of my linebackers because my linebackers are kind of stacked right now. Might have to trade Malone here, honestly, because it's going to come down to that. And honestly, this is more like... This looks like something that the Bears would honestly take. I'm not going to lie. Let's see what they think. Again, I'll do a 2, a 3, and a 2, probably. Yeah, there you go. $13 more to go. So that's really all you got to do, guys. You know, when they say, like, you got to cut players, I'd much rather trade them off to another team because I can just add more draft picks to my availability when I need them. Let's see here. Honestly, we're going to have to get into some of these cornerbacks. I mean, we're not going to need all of these guys for sure, so we'll probably do these 3 for now. Send them to, like, let's see if the Titans need. Titans don't really need a cornerback, though. They need more safety, if anything. Steelers looking for a cornerback? Not so much. Ravens. Ravens do have a cornerback listed. Panthers? No. Lions? No. Jets? Alright, we'll probably do a trade here with our guys down here in the Titans. And Vikings do have it listed too at the 3. Vikings or Ravens? We'll probably do the Ravens. I like the sound of that. 2, 3, and a 2. All right, 10 more to go. Usually you're only allowed to trade like 3 players at a time, so that's why I have to kind of go 3 at a time, but We're also not going to need all of these safeties. Going to have to probably trade Geno, Gilmore, and we'll start working down a lot of these safeties. Did the Titans need safeties? They do. They're 2-2s. Ah, they declined it. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that happens if they feel like the value isn't there. But you just got to persuade them a little bit. Let's see, do we got anything like, yeah. They might also decline this. Oh, no. Like I said, just got to know where your value's at. 7 more to go. And then we will probably trade away these guys because we're not going to need them with 4 safeties in the back here. Deshaun Elliott will probably be our final one. What am I looking for? Camarda. Do we want to get rid of Talley? I kind of want to keep Pat Fox. I don't know why, but I like Pat Fox. He seems like a good guy. I'll probably get rid of Talley here. And just to fuck around, I mean, these guys could honestly end up going anywhere. I don't really care. Probably send them over to the Dolphins just because the Dolphins have a pretty good team right now. So we're probably not too worried about their draft picks. And since this is definitely getting like more bottom tier, we'll just do a 3rd round for them. Four to go. So this is definitely where it starts getting a little more harder because now I have to really decide. Cam Akers might honestly be valuable on this team right now, so I don't really want to get rid of him. Fullback position, we could probably get rid of Edge Gilliam. Probably not going to need too much of him. I don't know. I'm feeling like, I mean, Dobbs, he still has that potential. He still has that potential to play good. But I kind of want to work some of these younger guns beneath him. But then again, you could trade up, like, you could trade, like, Godwin just to get, like, a secured, like, number 2 draft pick, but I mean, right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not going to get any deeper than that. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. We don't really need the Pofi. Considering we do have a 23-year-old Mike Dickett Jr. on the team at 87. Probably trade up the Pofi here. Quarterback protection is important to me, but this guy, 31 years old at 77 overall, isn't really the greatest, so. Who do they need? A center? Is anybody looking for a tight end? Is anybody out there looking for a tight end? No? Shit. I did see Lions tight end at the bottom there. They do want a tight end for their 5th pick, but I kind of feel like sending these guys. You know what? I'm going to help out my boys in Pittsburgh. I'm going to help out my boys in Pittsburgh. And I'll make it easy for them, too. I'll just take a 3rd round. All right, and just one player left to be traded, so do we want to trade Dobbs? I mean, I kind of feel like let me look at something real quick. Let me go to Dobbs player card. Did he play for us last year? It doesn't give me the actual 83 ranked wide receiver in the league. I mean, his catching is good though. Fuck it. I think we're debating on it too much, so we'll probably trade him up here. Anybody out there looking for a good wide receiver? The Broncos. Who do they got at wide receiver right now? Monet, Judy, Lazard. Okay, so yeah, this will probably help them out nicely. They'll be able to round out their wide receivers with him. Make it easy on him as well. And just to be cocky about it, I'll send some of the picks I don't want, like get rid of some of these lower tier ones here. Like we still got a 5 and a 4 here, so that'll be a nice trade-off. Oh, they declined it. Is it because I wouldn't have enough? I didn't really read. Bills, we don't feel like we can move a player to that position. Yeah, so the Bills don't want to trade it because they don't feel like we would have enough wide receivers, which is kind of crazy considering we're stacked at the wide receiver position. But again, that's why EA doesn't make a lot of sense sometimes. So we will take Dobbs out of the deal, and we will have to do somebody else. Like, we'll probably have to get rid of one of our guards down here. Dan Altman would probably have to go, to be like quite honest. Or if this trade doesn't go through, then I would probably just have to do like I would probably have to cut him if it doesn't go through. If the Bills feel like they can't move a player. Yep, the Bills don't feel like they can move him around, so I have to cut somebody manually, which is fine. We did enough trading, so somebody's getting cut today. Somebody is definitely getting cut today. Let's see here. So these are some of our lower ranked players. We were going to do Altman. I mean, it seems like he has a little bit more potential than Bates, though. Bates has the experience on him, but he's kind of, with 25 years, he's got a lot of time still left in the league, so we could definitely get him to like an 85. Ryan Bates is probably going to retire next year, so if not next year, then 2 years from now. So we'll probably cut Ryan Bates, honestly. I like that decision. I like that. Okay. Now, we have to figure out some of our schemes, since our team is definitely worked down. I feel like the spread would probably be best for us right now, because we got a lot of scramble QBs. Everything else just isn't really there for us, like pistol. Vertical zone run might work. They do got that play action. But I do like the idea of running the spread a little bit more right now, honestly. Air raid would just not there at all. We don't really have the guys to be able to get it done. Like, I would need a lot more pass protectors. Honestly, I like the idea of running the spread, though. Let's see if defense got worked up a bit. Defense, they do like that base 4-3, but I don't like the idea of running minimal blitzing because usually I want to pressure the quarterback as much as possible. That's just how I like to play. So I'm probably going to run the 3-4 under just to keep them off balance a little more. All right. That's our schemes for this season. Okay. Should be good to head into the regular season now. So here we go. First game going to be at home against the Ravens. Our objective is to at least make it to the playoffs. Opening day keys. No, I'm going with my defense. Got probably one of the best defenses in the league right now. I usually don't like this because it usually like tells the other team what I'm going to be trying to do. But they got Lamar Jackson as their quarterback, so you want to try to stop that pass. Okay. Oh, and you get to choose our draft cast. I guess we'll just do the auto-generated rookies for this one, since I already got a lot of custom players in the league right now. So there you go. There's some of the next guys coming up in the draft, which I'm not too worried about at this point in my season. Higher assigned scouts, don't need to worry about that. Weekly strengths. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Lamar's crazy at that medium and that short pass, but he could also scramble on us, which wouldn't be fun either. Since we did commit to stopping the pass, though, we probably want to go with defend medium. Although I do get a little bit worried about him taking off when we try to rush that pocket, but can't worry about it too much right now. Like I said, we're just doing simulation here. Okay. And what do we want to go for on a game plan here? They are going to be trying to fucking rush my quarterback, so I'm going to want to do that blitz counter, honestly. And I do want to trade up my change focus for Danuke. We don't need to focus on him right now. Um, who would be good to focus on? Sweat. Yeah, we need to get Sweat up there for sure. 5, 350, 10 or less, 5 sacks. Okay, and I do need to go into my depth chart just to be able to run the quarterback that we want to run for this game. And we'll also put our wide receivers back in position as well. So, it's looking okay right now. Deshaun Watson at the opener. I don't know. We'll probably run Mario Demonic, and then we'll run Watson as the backup in case it gets a little crazy. Josh Allen, he's just chilling at this point in his career. Like I said, he got about 6 Super Bowls under his belt, so we're trying to work some other quarterbacks right now at this point in time for our Buffalo Bills team. And we can definitely bring up our wide receivers now. So Dobbs is going down. Palmer can go up. And it looks like Camp is going to have to sit on the sidelines for now. Okay, so that's who we got a wide receiver. We got DK, Paris Campbell, Joshua Palmer, top 3 right there. And we also got Godwin just to round him out. So it's definitely going to be a lot of targets here for the Bills to hit when they need to. Let's make sure our running back is also accurate, which it is not. We're going to be running Danuke. Okay, that's looking a lot more accurate now. That's looking better. That's looking better. Let's also make sure we got everything that we need on our linebackers and our D tackles and whatnot. I do like the idea of running McLaughlin and Sweat together. Not too mad at that. Payne and McGee. Okay. D tackles, we got Oliver, McNeil. Sweat is also going to help them out if need be. Usually, I mean, when I played, there wasn't a lot of like subbing out, like when I was doing my franchise and for our season. So, again, I'm not too worried about this, but it's just to help us out with these simulations. Never hurts. We got Killmonger and Diablo out there at the left linebacker. Middle linebacker looking great. And then for the right linebackers, of course, I like to run the 3 Ts. So that's been a little bit of a factor here for us. Don't know how Taki is only a 78 overall. I mean, yeah, I don't understand how he's a 78 overall. But I like to run the 3 Ts. I've been doing that for like the past 3 seasons now. So we got the three T's there on the right linebacker. For our cornerbacks, we should be okay. Field safeties. Yep, we got Palomalu back there. And we got Savage as well, so we are fucking keeping the no-fly zone accurate. Let's see here. Third running back. Yeah, I could see Cam Akers doing that. Power. We got the Nuke and McKinley. Akers not that strong. Slot receivers. We got Metcalf, Godwin, and Campbell right now. Might change it up. Honestly. Because Campbell, Godwin, I mean, yeah, fuck it. I mean, I'm not playing anyways. Like, we're just doing a sim, so I guess you can't get too mad at it. That's looking okay. Sweat is number 1 RE. Ooh, I might change that up. I do like the idea of running Payne up there. Okay, that's fine. Sub linebackers, Killmonger, Diablo, that's fine. Slot cornerback, we got McDuffie back there and Palomalu just in case they want to get crazy in the slot. All right. It's looking good. It's looking good for our first game here against the Ravens. Let's see if Mario Domonic can hold it down. Like I said, I really wish they had like the option to like watch some kind of like a highlight package after you like sim some of these games, but that is not an option here. So let's see what happens. We fucking lost. Are you kidding me? Eh? Mario Domonic couldn't get it done. We lost by like 5 points. What in the fuck? At home? At home? Motherfuckers. Alright. It's all good. It's all good. 0-1. 0-1 to start the season. We'll take it. We'll take it. That's alright, EA. Sons of bitches. Troy Polamalu. Troy Polamalu's a little angry. Feels like we're not getting things done defensively. I agree. All right. Let's see if the boys step it up here against the Texans. Texans got a 99 defense though, so gonna have to watch out for that. We're pretty much the same team here. We got 96 offense for both, 99 defense for both, and a 97 overall for both. So this could also be a tough game here going into week 2. They still got C.J. Stroud as a quarterback as well. Honestly, all right. If Demonic starts letting us down here, if Mario Demonic starts letting us down, like if he can't beat the fucking Colts in week 4, we're gonna have to bring in Deshaun Watson. We're gonna have to bring in my boy Deshaun Watson and see what he can do for us. But I'm pretty confident here that he can at least make it to week 4. We could make something out of nothing here. I mean, god damn, he is just lethal around the field. Look at these stats. Honestly, that short passing, though, we got to watch that. I'm not too worried about the backfield because we got Palomalu and Savage back there, so. Okay. And we'll do the blitz counter because Will Anderson is getting a little crazy. 99 overall. The boys here on offense don't have a lot of fatigue, but I'm still going to split up the training just to be safe about it. $50, 10 or less. We want them sacks. Okay. Let's see what we can make happen against the Texans here. Let's see if EA is going to fuck us for a second week in a row here with our Buffalo Bills team. Hopefully good things are to come, though, for this season. If not, it's whatever. This is all for scientific purposes. And yeah, let's hope for the best. Can we beat the Texans in week 2 at home? What's going to happen? We did. 24-19. We beat the Texans. We're officially 1-1. That's what I'm talking about, Demonic. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You put your faith in him. You give him a fucking opportunity to shine, and he's going to beat a team exactly ranked the same as him. That's why you don't fucking, you don't have any doubt in your quarterback. Right there. You put faith in Demonic and he came through. 41 players are ready to negotiate new contracts. I like the sound of that. We're definitely keeping Troy Polamalu. I am not losing Polamalu. He wants the 5-year. What is he looking for, though? Oh, my God. He wants about 20 million per year, but he wants a total of 103 million. Holy shit. I don't even think we can go that high, can we? Let me see. Let's see how high we can go here for Polamalu. He might just agree to stay with the team, though, because we've been playing our asses off. Yeah, we can't even... Holy shit. Well, we'll give him a lot of money, that's for sure. He will definitely be making a lot of money here in Buffalo, New York. So that is not a concern at all. But hopefully he agrees to what I can afford as well. Let's keep him at... I like the sound of 44.4. We'll give him like a 15 million bonus. He is a good safety. There you go. See how he feels about that. Yeah, it is perfect. That's what I thought. All right. McLaughlin. I mean, again, there's going to be a lot of hot free agents once this season is up. So, I don't have to worry about McLaughlin too much right now. I do want McDuffie to stay with us, though. He's asking for 1 year. He valued himself at 24 million. How old is he? 29? I mean, you could do more than 1 year for us, but you could do at least 3. We'll go up on that offer. We'll definitely go up on that offer. This part of the video is also going to take a while, but I got to secure some of these players. I got to secure some of these players for the future of the franchise. It's only right. Yeah, it is perfect. Josh Allen wants to stay around. You know we got to keep Josh Allen. It doesn't matter if he's just playing backup, just watching the games from the bench. He's already 34. He's probably going to retire in like another 2 years. But we'll try to get him for like 3 more. He values himself at 60. Values himself at 60. We can probably swindle him down a little bit here, but because I know Josh Allen is absolutely worth it, I'm gonna give him around the ballpark of what he's asking for. Honestly, I'm gonna give him around the ballpark of what he's asking. Josh Allen's been like our fucking greatest quarterback since fucking Jim Kelly, since Ryan Fitzpatrick at that, but in reality, he still needs to get us to a Super Bowl. I'm gonna, here, he's already won us like 6 Super Bowl championships, so I'm definitely gonna hit him around the ballpark of what he's asking for. He's definitely gonna make that money here in Buffalo, New York. There you go, 55 million, and he gets a 40 million bonus. That's a good offer. Thomas Tatum, again, not too worried about our tight end positions right now. Deontay Banks, 29 at the cornerback. We could keep Banks around. I mean, how many players do we have here? We got a lot of fucking players that are going to want contract. Holy shit. Okay. Let's get some of these contracts out of the way before we move on here. So we'll keep some on the side. Right now, we'll keep some on the side. We'll get the ones I definitely want to get right now. Thibodeau. Definitely going to try to keep Thibodeau on the team. Values himself at 15 million for 2 years. All right. That seems fair. That definitely seems fair. Always got to give them a little bit more than what they ask for. And a 5 million bonus. So we will keep some of these on the side. I won't keep everybody around forever here with this video because it's probably already going on like an hour. But Deshaun Watson also probably going to retire in a year. He values himself at 3 mil. Like I said, I mean, the free agency after this season is just going to be stacked as well. So that's why I'm going to be able to make a lot of my moves as well. 2 years at 22 mil. I'll do it, Paris. You seem like a really good wide receiver for us. Seems like a really good wide receiver. He's probably going to retire after the next 2 years, but fuck it. We'll make it happen. $23. And we'll do like 6-6. Okay. We definitely want to keep Savage as well. I definitely want to keep Savage in my backfield. Again, probably going to retire after the next 2 years, but fuck it. Values himself at 42 million. We'll hit him around the ballpark. Savage is a good safety for us. Doesn't want to live in an income tax location, though, so unfortunately he doesn't like New York a lot, but he's going to have to get used to that income tax here in New York. With our coach, too, he has a career win percentage of 80%, so it's definitely been playing good for us. And give him about 43. Probably like a 9 mil bonus. Yep, it is perfect. So a lot of these guys we could probably just like wait on. Deron Payne I kind of want to keep around as well too. Values himself at 12. Doesn't feel like Orchard Park is a big market. 12.8. This is exactly the offer he was hoping for. Next season's going to be great. It is going to be a great next season. I feel the exact same way, Payne. Cam Akers, again, he is a good halfback, but considering who might be on the board next season for free agency, we might not have to pull the trigger on that. Andre Hatchett could also have some value at that middle linebacker position for us. Again, he doesn't want to live in New York because it's not a warm weather state, and he also doesn't want no income tax. You know what, Hatchet? Just for that, how does Brandon Quick feel? Let's get some of these guys who have a lot of the re-sign interest going. Yes, we have a team franchise QB here with Mario Demonic, all right, and we are a playoff contender. Values himself at about 9 million. Brandon Quick might be a future wide receiver here. He might be a future wide receiver here for the Buffalo Bills, in all honesty. Let's try to do some of these guys with a lot of the re-sign interest. Like, I know these guys got a lot of it right now. Denario Drummond. Let's see what he's asking. 5 mil? Yeah, we can make that happen. At least do 2 years, though. We'll bump up your salary if you do 2 years. Put him at about like 7. Just to be right. Let's see, who else is interested? Akers is interested. Dobbs, not so much. Montez Sweat, are you kidding me? You don't want to play with the Bills? He doesn't like that 3-4 under? What? You're going to retire in another 2 years, bud. Are you kidding me, Sweat? You got to at least stay one more year. If we find somebody in free agency, we'll talk again, but you got to at least stay one more year. He didn't? Oh, he's thinking about it. He's gonna fucking sleep on it. Oh. Alright. Well, McNeil does have moderate interest in us. He doesn't like that income tax. New York. What are we doing? What are we doing with these income taxes? Alright, we'll try to get him for 2 years again. We'll try to get him for 2 years here, see how he feels about it. Because we do need that defensive tackle position kind of secured as well. Give him about 9.9 since he's playing 2 for us. Okay, he did stay with us, so that's good. Let's see, we'll do like 2 more contracts and then we'll get back into the season here. KJ Hamler is not interested, unfortunately. Who do we definitely want to keep? I mean, I definitely want to keep Diablo. 2 years, asking for 12 mil. I could do that. I could do that. Give him exactly what he's asking for, too. With a 5 million bonus. Alright, 1 more contract and we'll get back into the season. Let's do somebody who's actually interested. Godwin is interested, but he's only going to play like 1 more year. Sean Elliott, kind of going on that retirement side a little bit, leaning towards that retirement side. Well, we definitely want to keep the Nuke and Demonic. So we'll try to, you know what? We'll save those for the next time we run some contracts. We'll try to see if Godwin wants to stay. He's asking for 5 mil for 1 year. We'll give him about 6. That seems fair. Yep, exactly the offer he's hoping to get. Next season's going to be good. It sure as hell is, Godwin. Okay, let's get back into our season here. Week 3, at home, against the Vikings. Also have a pretty stacked team. Game plan, elite QBs. Check out this. Michael Penix Jr., quarterback here for the Vikings with blanket coverage his ass. Hopefully our backfield is ready. Okay, scouting, not too worried about. Strats. We're moving along. We are moving right along. This video is definitely going to be a lot longer than I expected, but we're definitely moving along. All right. Contain QB scramble. He's got that scramble going for him. He does have that scramble going for him. What are his stats looking like? He's deadly at that short pass. Honestly, if we're trying to blanket coverage, though, I don't really want him throwing it around a lot, so gonna have to be ready for that pass on the short side. Okay, player health. And what do we want to do offensively? They got Boogie Basham, another Buffalo Bill, former Buffalo Bill. He might have a tough time against the run, but honestly, this deep passing is not looking beautiful from Kyler Gordon. So we might be able to get away with a deep pass here in this game with Demonic. Turn our less and sack the QB. Okay. Let's see what happens here against the Vikings. So far, not a bad start to the season, 1-1. Another home game here, though. Come on, Buffalo. The Vikings are 0-2. They are fucking 0-2. We lost? We lost by a touchdown? Are you kidding me, EA Sports? Son of a bitch. We are lacking confidence now. All defensive players will have -5 play recognition for the next game. Holy shit. Alright. QB checking. How are we feeling? Team has struggled out of the gate so far. A lot of blame is usually placed on the quarterback. I mean, can we blame the quarterback? I mean, honestly, we should be playing better defensively here. You gotta count everybody as a team. You know, it's not just a one-person game here. Grab your shovels, beat the Colts. Can we make it happen? Can we make it happen is the question. Tatum. I'm feeling confident, though. I feel like Demonic is going to bounce back in this game against the Colts. They're 0-3, 94 overall, so we shouldn't have too much of a tough time here. But if Demonic does lose this game, I'm probably going to bring in Watson to see what he can do for us. That fucking deep passing, though. Yeah, we're going to have to defend that. Drake May playing for the Colts. All right. Hopefully this is the game where our backfield is ready now. Hopefully this is the game. They're going to lose on that play recognition, but I definitely want them to defend against that deep pass. Norman Bates coming off of the right end. Yeah, we're going to do the blitz counter for that. All right. 5 offensive, 350, 10 or less, 5 sacks. All right, come on. Come on, Buffalo Bills. These sons of bitches are 0-3. They haven't won a game all season yet. We can't be the first team. All right, we can't be the first team to give them a win. We are playing at Lucas Oil Stadium, Indianapolis. Can the boys make it happen? I believe, though. I believe. You got to believe in the Bills. We do got 640 points, too. Maybe I need to do... Maybe that's where we kind of need to work. Hold on. Maybe that is kind of where we need to work a lot of our points. Give me a second here, chat. I think I have found the... I think I have found the kink in our playbook. I think I have finally found the kink in our playbook. Okay, these are all looking pretty good. Increase XP for free safeties. Let me work on these offensive a little bit. Boost release for the wide receivers. Pass block, yeah, we definitely want more pass block. Power. We definitely want to do that. Okay. Boost strength by the O-line. Now the defense. Defensive ends. Oh. Okay. Let's go to full blitz as well. Acceleration, speed for cornerback, strength, finesse moves. Yeah, we're going to want that right side. Oh, come on, game. Work with me here. I definitely think I just realized what we were doing wrong. Okay. Pursuit, press, jumping, catching. Yep. Okay. Use that play recognition. Man coverage and zone coverage. Ooh. This is where it gets a little crazy. I feel like I feel like our team plays a lot of zone though. I feel like I don't have enough. 54 points. Alright. That's fine, EA. That's fine, EA. We'll work it. Alright, this is it. Let's see what happens. Come on, Buffalo Bills. That's what I'm talking about. We come out with the win, boys. We come out with the fucking win. And now we got to play the 4-0 Green Bay Packers at Lambeau Field. It's probably fucking freezing because this is like the middle of October now. Or probably like the beginning of October. It's only like week 4 or week 5 here, but it's probably going to be freezing at Lambeau Field. So we got a QB checking. That's what I'm talking about, demonic. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't gotta worry at all. We got this season in the bag. We're gonna make it happen. Don't worry. Breakout QB. Discuss the QB's recent success. We're 2-2 right now, but we're still having success. Be great again. That's the plan. I do want to see something really quick, though. I do want to see something very quickly, though. Um, QBs. Yes, Gambit on? Yeah, I'm not too mad at the Gambit for Demonic, honestly. Josh Allen is running Omaha. Deshaun Watson doesn't have one yet. Okay. Okay. Also, hold on. A QB. Yeah, okay. It is right. Thought they were trying to play Josh Allen out here. I'm like, we gotta save Josh Allen for when we need the big guns. Should we do some contracts? Probably get some contracts out of the way here. Probably secure these two at the end with Demonic and who else was it? Demonic and the Nuke. Camp is also interested. Probably do these three real quick. Oh, what the hell? I can't accept the options? Okay, that's weird. Probably got to wait a little bit more in the season then. Pat Fox wants to come back. Deshaun Elliott. Let's try to get Deshaun Elliott coming back here. 1 year. Values himself at 3 mil. We'll give him 4. Pretty good safety. 4 million with a 4 million bonus. How does that sound? I like it. I like it a lot. Thomas Tatum, I mean, he is interested, so that is the good thing. Historic championships. I think he's won a championship with us before. We are a playoff contender. He wants a warm weather state. He's not a big fan of New York, but he is interested in staying here in Buffalo, New York, so we'll try to give him what he's asking. He wants that 21.7. We'll give him 21.7. Okay. 21.8. How about that? How about that? It's exactly the offer I was hoping to get. Next season will be great. Okay. Okay. Week 5 here. Lambeau Field in Green Bay, playing the Packers, who we did defeat in the Super Bowl previously a couple years back. Let's see what happens. They got Caleb Williams right now playing quarterback for them. Does have a little bit of a scramble going on. They want us to also watch out for that scramble, but his short passing is kind of lethal. And Chainsaw Charlie is also on their left end. So we're gonna have to watch out for Chainsaw Charlie. Um, yeah, we'll do a blitz counter for Chainsaw Charlie. I don't really want him getting to our quarterback a lot this game. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we can do in week 5 against the Packers. Playing at Lambeau. Good enough. 350, 10 or less, 5 sacks. All right. It's a moment of truth. Can we beat the 4-0 Green Bay Packers? In week 5 at Lambeau. We did. 31-17, a dominating performance from the Buffalo Bills in Green Bay. Exactly what we were looking for. This game against the Patriots are kind of weak here in the season right now. They're 1-4. So I might honestly give Demonic a little bit of a break. And we might run Watson for this game. Bring out our backup here. Give Demonic a little bit of a break for this game since the Patriots ain't doing that great here. We'll run the Watson. Breakout quarterback. No development upgrade. That's all right. We already got a developmental trade anyways on him. Anybody want to negotiate? Still can't accept these options. You probably got to wait a little bit more. No, let's do a contract for McKinley here. What's he want? 8? Give him 9. And we'll do like a $3 million bonus for him. Got to make some money here in the league, right? All right, so we'll see how Watson does against the Patriots here. Again, Patriots only 1-4. We are playing at home, so hopefully a good game for the Bills here. They got Charlie Sheen as the quarterback. He is getting a little lethal downfield. Yeah, we'll defend that deep pass. We'll defend that. Hold down the backfield. And they do got Reggie White at the left end, which could get a little crazy for us. And honestly, their backfield is pretty stacked too, with Christian Gonzalez at the cornerback. He's pretty much holding down all the passing lanes right now. Yeah, we're going to have to go for that blitz counter. I like that. I like that. Five TDs, 350, 10 or less, 5 sacks. Okay, let's see what Watson can do here for us. Bringing him out of the backup, letting him start this game against the Patriots. Hopefully I don't regret it. Player upgrades. Okay, let's see what happens. AFC East rival here with the Patriots. Next week we got the Dolphins. Deshaun Watson got it done, 21-6. That's what I'm talking about. Pretty solid performance there. Miami Dolphins 2-4, but we're gonna bring back Demonic for this one. Week 7 here, playing in Miami. right now we are looking like we can still make the playoffs. We are looking like we can still make the playoffs standings. Right now, best teams in the entire league is Cowboys 6-0, of course. Fucking Ravens 4-2, 49ers are 4-1, Packers 4-2, Rams 4-2, 4-2 for the Texans, 4-2 for the Titans, 4-2 for the Bears, 4-2 for the Jets, and 4-2 for the Bills. So we're looking pretty solid here. What are we ranked overall in the NFL? Top 10? Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. AFC, we're even higher. About a top 5 team here in the AFC right now. A lot of teams at 4-2. So it's been kind of hard on everybody, but we're definitely not out of our element. We're definitely not out of our element. Okay, weekly strats. You do got Ladarius Roberts from Miami College. He does get a little crazy at the run game, but you do got to try to watch Tua as well. Tua with that short passing. I'm going to focus on Ladarius here because Tua might not want to throw it around so much since we got a pretty stacked backfield. Okay, and they also have Chase Young, who is a former player on my team. They ended up with him. They're telling us to throw us, but they got Martin Emerson Jr. at cornerback, and he is honestly just keeping the field in check right now. So I'm going to have to watch out for Chase Young on that blitz. I think that's the way to go. Five TDs, 350, 10 or less, 5 sacks. Okay, I believe we're going to be playing in Miami here. Hard Rock Stadium. Week 7 against another AFC East rival, the Dolphins. You gotta believe in the Bills. You just gotta believe in the Bills here. Oh, wrong button. Actually, we have AFC East opponents for like the next 3 weeks. We just got them playing the Patriots, beat them 21-6. This week we got the Dolphins. Next week it's the Patriots again, so that checks them off of the schedule after that. And then we got the Jets in Week 9 at home in Buffalo. So playing a lot of our East rivals here at the start of the season, but that's all right. That's all right. 4-2 for the Bills, 2-4 for the Dolphins. 96 overall for the Dolphins. They are a pretty balanced team though. 96 offense, 97 defense. Let's see what happens. We did beat them 23-17. Pretty close game as well. Pretty fucking close game there in Miami against an AFC East rival. The Dolphins did make it to the Super Bowl last year against the LA Rams. I'm not talking about in real life. I'm talking about in this league. Again, you can see league history here. And again, I'm pretty sure Tyreek Hill did decide to retire as well as Jalen Ramsey. So they made it to the Super Bowl. They took a loss to the LA Rams, 42-17. Super Bowl MVP, Trevor Lawrence for the Rams. So I think Tyreek Hill and Jalen Ramsey kind of decided to hang up the jersey after that Super Bowl. Again, I don't have Brandon Cooks on my team either. I'm pretty sure that Brandon Cooks also decided to retire after last year. So that kind of sucks. But we're still stacked at our wide receiver position. So you can't be too upset about it. I got no fear. Cold streak, Patriots are struggling. All players will have -5 break tackle, play recognition, and tackle for this game. So the Patriots are going to be absolutely shitty going into this game here. Pretty sure we got to play him in New England. Yes, we are. And let's see if anybody else is ready to negotiate. But we are moving right along in the season here, guys. We are moving right along in the season. Deion Pleasant. Yeah, I can see me working out a contract with Deion here. He's asking for 7.2. Give him about 8. 8 with a 4 bonus. How about that? 8 with a 4 bonus. Exactly the offer. That's what I like to hear. Deontay Banks is also interested in coming back for us. 29 years old, though. 96 overall. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. He wants 1 year for 10 mil. We could do that. We could do that. What does he want? 10.1? 10.1 with 5.5. Okay. Moving right along. Let's get the boys ready for this game here. We do got Royce Pegasus at the halfback, so he is getting a little dangerous. They got Foghorn Leghorn at the quarterback position. Foghorn Leghorn having a tough season, though. Not really throwing around that great. The Patriots are struggling a lot with Foghorn Leghorn at the quarterback. So we might have to watch out for Royce Pegasus here. I'll sit. All right, they got Christian Gonzalez watching it down. Reggie White, we do want to watch out for on that blitz, though. Gonzalez is absolutely holding down the field right now. Okay. I'm confident going into this game, though. I do got to make a change at quarterback. We are going to bring Watson out again because he did pretty good against the Patriots last time, so I have faith that he knows their weaknesses. I do have faith that he is the kryptonite against the Patriots. So we are going to get Watson back in there at our quarterback for this game. Where is it? Mona can sit out this time. Watson against the Patriots. My boy Deshaun. Okay. Now, apparently we have some upgradable players. Sim through that. Nick Cross. Like I said, the Patriots are already 1-6 here in Week 8. We are playing them in New England. Watson was able to get the better of them last time they met. Let's see what we can do this time. Yes, a very close win. We beat them by 1 fucking point. Wow. Damn near choked it there in New England, but we did get the victory. A very fucking hard-fought victory. Damn near choked it in the game, but we got the win over them. So Watson 2-0 over the Patriots already. I like that. Okay. Got a cold opponent here with the Jets, apparently. Jets are absolutely stacked. I think they're a 99 overall right now. Entire team earned 1,000 XP. Always good to see. How do we want to play on this Thursday night game? Primetime football here against the Jets. New York versus Buffalo. Battle of New York, baby. Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, you ain't going to be playing in this game, bud. We're bringing out Mario Demonic. Bringing out our starter. Okay. They do got Brees Hall at the halfback. Tony Soprano, the quarterback. Oh, he's got that bazooka too, so he might be trying to launch it downfield. We're going to have to watch that medium. Tony Soprano going to be trying to bazooka us the whole game. Okay. And Zeke Porter, middle linebacker. He is a 99 overall, though. I don't know why they're recommending that. They got Sauce in the backfield, so that's not a great choice either. I think we're just going to do blitz counter. That's usually my default. Okay, 5 TDs, 350. Okay, we're moving right along in the season, guys. We are moving right along in the season. Big game here against the Jets. Prime time, battle in New York. I do love the Jets. Nothing but respect for the Jets. I prefer the Jets over the Giants, I'm just saying. But we're going to see what happens here in the battle in New York in just a minute. Prime time football for week 9. Thursday night football. And we're playing them in Buffalo at Orchard Park. Okay. We are looking good to go. 99 overall as well for the Jets. And we did beat them. Another close game against an AFC East rival, but we did beat them by 3. Probably like a field goal or something like that, but fuck it, I'll take it. So right now, 7-2 on the season. Dolphins struggling a little bit. They're 3-6. Kind of crazy considering they just made the Super Bowl last year, but Dolphins are struggling a bit this season. Week 10 here against the Dolphins. Dolphins got the Tagovailoa brothers at the quarterback. Extinguish the fire. They got Bruce Rambo at the tackle. He's going to have that X Factor active to start the game as well. Upgrade. Upgrade everybody. Why not? And this is probably a good chance, too, to actually go into some of these. So that way we can hold down our line a little bit better. See the zones on that. Tackle. Let's get that fortified going. And I think that's all we can do for now. Yeah, that's 54. Okay. These strats. You do got Ladarius Roberts on that outside run. Running back out of Miami. For Miami. Split. Don't know how this got so mixed up. Okay. They do got Chase Young. Javon Holland in the backfield. He's holding it down pretty good. We'll just go with the blitz counter by default. Okay. Mario Demonic versus the Miami Dolphins. 50, 10 or less, 5 sacks. Let's see what we can make happen here. It's going to be in Buffalo at Orchard Park, so we do got home field advantage. Will it work to our advantage, though? It does. 35-14. Absolutely squished the fish. We squished the fish in Week 10. We just dominated a lot of our AFC East rivals. So now Week 11, we are going to be playing in Denver against the Broncos. They're 6-3. They're having a pretty good season. Not the best, but a pretty decent season. I'm gonna do a temp boost. Player snatchers, pass block power, and pass block finesse. I like the sound of that. I do like the sound of that. Be great again. Okay. Prospect spotlight. Let me go to somebody scout for the college players. Honestly, I wanna see who we're actually scouting here. That's not what I'm looking for. Prospects. There we go. Okay. Right tackle, Kalen Miner out of Florida. Pass protector, Andy Gibbs. Andy Gibbs might not be a bad pick for us here. Barry Newton out of Wisconsin. Kalen Whitlock. I am going to do something real quick here, too, in a second. I don't think not right now, but when I get a second to actually do what I want to do, I'll take the time to do it. I'm just checking out some of these prospects here. Marion O'Neal, Dudley McCallum out of Buffalo. Oh, we got to take that. Are you kidding me? How do I start him? I want this guy. You know I gotta take the guy from Buffalo. Okay, that's how you favored him. I see what I'm doing now. Oh, this guy's out of Buffalo too? Wow. Well, we should be able to pick. We should be able to pick two. Where's my guy at? I just had him. Was that him? I think so. I think so. Okay. 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 Kirkpatrick. David Haywood out of Buffalo. Yep. Oh, okay. Here we go. Dudley. Yep. Definitely want to start him. With Darius Richards. Let me see who some of these top picks are here. They do got a couple pass protectors. But honestly, if I'm trying to pick up two of these guys already from Buffalo, then we probably won't be able to get to them that quickly. I like my decision making there. That's what we're gonna go with. Prospect spotlight. Tremaine Streets. They want us to pick up that boy Tremaine Streets. Don't need to do that. Okay, let's do some strats here. Taj Burrow at the halfback here for Denver. They got Paul Crew, though, as their quarterback. The medium pass hasn't been that lethal, though. It's more of the short pass. Might have to defend that short pass. Bojack Stampede at the left end. Definitely don't want him getting to the QB. Okay. Okay. Weekly strats looking good. We are ready for this game against Denver. In Denver. Playing them in Colorado here. Overall, 95 for the Broncos, 6-3 again on their season. We are 8-2 currently, so the Bills are definitely the stronger team on paper. Let's see if they can pull off the upset in Colorado. They did not. We did take the L, 31-28. Again, a very close game, but the Broncos just got the better of us, most likely by a field goal. It's unfortunate. It's our first loss in a while there. Short week here. Next game against the Detroit Lions here in Week 12, playing them in Detroit, most likely Ford Field. Savage wants to have a big game here against the Lions. I don't blame him. Weekly strats. They do got Michael Vick at the QB, so that is something to also watch out for. Michael Vick, crazy with his passing, also crazy with the scramble. It doesn't look like he's been doing too much of that. Okay. We got Jack Youngblood over there at the left end. Also got Shane O'Mac in the backfield. Ooh, medium passing, not the best for Shane O'Mac, though. But we do got to watch out for Jack Youngblood coming after us on that blitz. Okay. And does anybody want to negotiate a contract real quick? These options are still locked. Okay, so probably have to do them more towards the end of the season. But we are coming right down to the end of the season here. Let's see what happens. in Detroit at Ford Field, playing the Lions, 5-5, 95 overall for the Lions right now. Week 12. And we did beat them. Wow, 42-21. That's a future Super Bowl matchup here that people want to see here in Buffalo very desperately. The Lions versus the Bills. Right there, we just crushed them in the regular season. Big win for the Bills, baby. Absolutely a big win for the Bills there. 42-21. Who the fuck do they got playing on defense? All right. Had to take a sip of a soda after that. So here we go. Made it to the bye week. If the season ended today, who would make it in the playoffs? There you go. Bills would be playing the Titans. Chargers and Ravens, Texans and Broncos. Steelers at the number 1. That's good for my boys in Pittsburgh. LA Rams still with the number 1 in the West. Green Bay and Cardinals. Cowboys and Saints. Buccaneers and 49ers for the NFC side. So if the season ended today, that's who you would get in the playoffs. Couple more weeks to go, though. What do we want to do for the bye week? Do we feel like this team has earned a little bit of a break? Do we feel like they've earned a little bit of a team bonding retreat, a little bit of a vacation here to Hawaii? Let's do it. A little bit of a vacation to Hawaii, maybe Puerto Rico. Give them a little bit of a vacation week. I think they've earned it. They're a little bit too relaxed though. So next game we're gonna have to see what happens. They're playing Jacksonville for the next one. So upgrade players. Okay. Finally going to be able to afford this. And I do want them to have a little bit more recognition as well. Okay. We're moving right along. Check out some of these standings here at this bye week for you guys. Top teams in the NFL right now: Steelers 9-3, Rams 9-3, Bills 9-3, Chargers 9-3, 49ers 8-3, Broncos are 8-3, Jets 7-4, Packers 7-4, Texans 7-4, Titans 7-4, Cowboys, Buccaneers, Ravens, all same record. AFC top teams: Steelers, Bills, Chargers, Broncos, Jets. So we are a top 5 at least right now with the 9-3 record. My boys in Pittsburgh holding it down as well for the Steelers. Possibly going to be able to see them in the playoffs. We'll see what happens. Okay. Time to advance the week to the Jaguar game. Quarterback duel here in Jacksonville. Now I'm going with the defense. One of the Amoya brothers, Michael Amoya, quarterback for the Jags. Going to be our opponent this game in Jacksonville. See, coming down to the end of the season now. They got Christian McCaffrey? How the hell did the Jaguars manage that? Okay. Um, Honestly, we might have to contain McCaffrey. We might have to contain him. Miles Barnett at the D tackle. Tyson Campbell at the corner. It's not looking that great deep, though. It's not looking that great deep. Might be able to get a couple balls past him in the backfield. Go with that. How the hell did this get so mixed up? Okay. Week 14 in Jacksonville against the Jaguars. Here we go. Ticket's got an upgrade. And we beat them 31-28. A lot of close games here. You sit in these fucking seasons. That's usually how it is in EA, but at least we got the W nonetheless. All defensive backs will have a +5 man and zone coverage for the next 2 games. I like the sound of that. Gonna be on them like glue. We got the Chicago Bears here in Buffalo. Bears right now are 6-7, not having the greatest season. Unfortunately, I do like the Bears, but they're not playing that good this season. Okay. Get some of our strats going for this game against the Bears. They got Rogue Shadow at the halfback. Justin Fields still their quarterback. He is not having that great of a season, though. We'll watch out for Shadow. All right. Mac Duke coming off of the right end. And they got Demarius McKee in the backfield. He's a little lethal on that coverage. We'll probably do the blitz counter for Mac Duke. Okay, strats are set. This game against the Chicago Bears, the Bears. They're in Week 15, playing them in Buffalo. Not having the greatest season there for Chicago. We did take the L. We did take the fucking L, ladies and gentlemen. Holy shit. Holy shit. We are now 10-4 on the season. It's okay. It's okay. Don't get too crazy. Don't get too crazy now. We only got a couple more games left to play, Buffalo. Don't lose it now. Alright. Next game against the Tennessee Titans. Home of Jelly Roll. Let's fucking make it happen. Let's just calm down. Let's just shake off that last loss against the Bears. The Bears. And we're going to move on from it. We're going to hold our heads high in this game against Tennessee Titans, home of Jelly Roll. And we're going to hold it the fuck down. Marshawn Lynch, the running back for the Titans here. They got Shang Tsung at the quarterback. All right. I'm surprised they don't want us to watch out for Marshawn Lynch here, honestly. But I guess that short passing is getting a little lethal this season, so try to defend against that. Offensive game plan. Harold Landry at the right linebacker. Roger McCreary, cornerback for them. He's not looking too great deep, though. He's not looking too great deep. Okay. Playing the Tennessee Titans here in Buffalo. Week 16, coming down to the end of the season now. Like I said, just shake off that loss from last week. Move on from it. It happened. It's in the past. We got the Tennessee Titans here at home. 95 overall, 99 offense for the Titans. See what happens. Titans not having the worst season either. And we did beat them, 35-14. Absolutely dismantled the Titans in Buffalo. All right. That's what I like to see. See if anybody's ready to negotiate now. Still locked options there. Okay. Obviously, Pat Fox would want to resign. He's a kicker. I mean, Sam Cosmi might not be the worst decision here at the right tackle. He's asking 1 year, $4 million. Give him 5. Five with a 5 bonus. How about that? McMullen is young, so we also could use him at the guard for more pass protection. He's asking for 14, though, for 2 years. I guess that's reasonable. I guess that is a little reasonable. We'll give him 15. 15 with the 5 bonus. Why not? 5-5, I like that. Okay. Keeping some of our players happy here, keeping our future stars around. 9-6 right now for the New York Jets. I do love the New York Jets. Unfortunately, we gotta play them this game. Got another battle in New York about to happen here in the big city. And MetLife. Okay, weekly strats. They do got Tony Soprano throwing the ball around the field. They want me to defend that short pass. Breece Hall does get a little crazy, though, at the running back position, but going to have to defend that short pass. Make sure our cornerbacks and our safeties are all ready for that. Zeke Porter at the middle linebacker. Sauce playing the corner. I'll just go with the blitz counter for that. Sauce gets a little lethal out there. Okay, battle in New York, in the city, the Big Apple. Let's see what the Bills can do. We did win 28-19. Okay. 12-4 now on the season now. We are moving right along. This is the last game, Week 18, against the former Super Bowl champions, the LA Rams. They're 98 overall for this season. So we do got a big game here in Week 18, final game of the season. Technically the final game of the regular season. We are going to move into the playoffs after this. Weekly strats. They do got Trevor Lawrence at that QB, former Super Bowl MVP as well. He's getting a little lethal on that medium and that short. Who do they got at running back? Of course, it's Randy Ram. We'll defend the medium. Trevor Lawrence probably going to want to throw it around. I think this game is at home in Buffalo, so might also have home field advantage against them. They do got Greg Rousseau and Kevin Byard, so they are pretty stacked defensively as well. Not surprised that they're former Super Bowl champions with that kind of defensive lineup. Go over here. We'll just run the blitz counter on them. Okay, last game of the regular season in Buffalo at Orchard Park against last year's Super Bowl champions, the LA Rams. We are ready. 9-7 for the Rams this season. So not having the greatest season for the Rams. We did beat them 21-20. We beat them by the fucking skin of our teeth, ladies and gentlemen. EA gave us the fucking... They fucking had us almost lose that game there. We would have went down to like 13-5. Thank God we beat the Rams. EA gave us the fucking... the fate and fortune card, and we pulled the fortune. Oh my God. Okay, so the playoff bracket here for this year's playoffs. We got the New York Jets in our first game. Denver Broncos secured the #1 spot. It's going to be the Steelers versus the Titans, Texans versus Chargers on the AFC side. 49ers did hold it down for the West, holding it down for the NFC. Buccaneers and the LA Rams. So the Rams did also make it into the playoffs, even with such a shit record. I thought they wouldn't even see the playoffs, but Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Then you got the Bears and the Saints. So there you go. That is what the playoffs are looking like in 2030. The battle in New York continues here. I'm going to take the Jets over the Giants every single time. That's just me. Nothing against the Giants. It's just I'm more of a New York Jet kind of guy. But we do got the Jets here for the first playoff game in 2030. So we're going to have to come prepared. We're going to have to come stacked. And hopefully this is the first Super Bowl that Mario Demonic can also play in and win as well. What do we want to go with? Defend the short pass? I think that's the way to go. Tony Soprano going to be throwing it around for the Jets. Offensive strategy, Zeke Porter, Sauce Gardner. Sauce is just playing like an animal out there in the backfield, though, so we got to go with the blitz counter, honestly. Can we make it far in the playoffs? That is the question now. We already accomplished our season goal. We didn't make it to the playoffs, but can we make it a little bit further now? The Battle of New York continues here in the 2030 season. New York Jets versus the Buffalo Bills. I believe we also have home field advantage. We do. So the Bills 13-4, Jets 10-7. Jets got 99s all across the board. We got 99s all across the board. It's going to be a good game here. It's going to be a good game. Who's going to win it? Come on, EA. We did 31-7. Absolutely crushed the Jets. We're moving on. We're going to play my boys in Pittsburgh, the Steelers. So two of my favorite teams there, the Jets and the Steelers here in the playoffs. The Steelers beat the Titans, I believe, right? Let's take a look at the playoff bracket here. So yes, the Bills did move on. Steelers did move on. There you go. Steelers did defeat the Titans. Chargers able to defeat the Texans. They're going to be playing the number one AFC seed, the Broncos. You're going to get the 49ers and the Lions. Then you're also going to see the Buccaneers and the Bears. It's pretty stacked over there on the NFC side as well. Let's see what happens. Okay, weekly strat for the Steelers. Steelers are a hell of a defensive team, too. They got Al Pacino here at the QB. Javonte Williams at the running back. Honestly, though, not a great year for Al Pacino throwing the ball around. I'm going to watch that short pass. Okay. And now, if they got Joey Porter at the corner, Joe Pesci at the left end, we'll go with the blitz counter, I think. I mean, honestly, though, they're not. Joey Porter hasn't been holding down the field that much. We should be able to just throw the ball around on him, to be honest. But they do got Joe Pesci coming off of the left end. I mean, I feel like we could throw it around. I feel like we could throw it around. I like that. I like that. Steelers and the Bills. Playoff game number 2 here. Let's see, does EA want us to advance? Does EA want us to play for the AFC Championship? This is it. 97 overall for the Steelers, 99 across the board for the Bills. Played them in Buffalo at Orchard Park. Weather's probably shit. It's probably a blizzard out there at this point in the season, but we beat the Jets last game 31-7. And now playoff game number 2, the division matchup, Steelers versus the Bills. And we lost. We lost to the Steelers, chat, 17-14. A crushing defeat. We lost by a fucking field goal. Oh my god. We couldn't make it to the AFC Championship. Tragic. Tragic. Holy shit. If I was actually playing, we definitely would have won, but you know, we'll let EA get the better hand that time. We'll let EA Sports get the better hand that time. Mario Domonic couldn't make it to his first Super Bowl. Tragic all around for the team. Damn. Sean McDermott, contract extended. That's what I like to hear. We got any contracts to be signed? That is my question. Yep, these ones are still locked. Okay. So we did end up losing to the Steelers. Who did the Steelers got on their roster? That's a good question. Let's take a look real quick. Let's take a look over at the Steelers roster. See who got the better of us. Al Pacino? TJ Watt still playing for the Steelers. That's crazy. Minka Fitzpatrick, Alex Highsmith, Fryermuth, Pickens, Holcomb, Joey Porter, Pesci. I mean, they are a defensively stacked team. I mean, you got to give them that. Marvin Harrison at the wide receiver, D'Angelo Streets, Jay Diamond wide receiver, Javonte Williams at the halfback, Brian Urlacher, a young gun at the middle linebacker there for them. Anthony Richardson, also QB. Bam Bam Bigelow, backup QB. Yeah, they somehow got the better end of us. In Buffalo, too. Blizzard was probably too crazy for the Bills. I mean, we only lost by a field goal when you look at the score, but son of a bitch, EA. So it's going to be the Broncos and the Steelers for the AFC Championship, NFC Championship, Buccaneers and the Lions. Lions able to defeat the 49ers as well. They were 6th seed and the 49ers are 1 seed, so that's kind of a crazy upset for the 49ers there. It happens. We made it far, though. We made it far this season. Pro Bowl rosters. The All-Stars. Amoya for the NFC. Yosemite Sam, Michael Vick, Robinson, Flash. Wide receivers, Smith, Rice, Kramer, Watson, Sharper. St. Brown didn't make it. Greg Rasu did make it. Chainsaw Charlie, Freddy Krueger, De Palma, Rocky Road, Rampage. This is all NFC, by the way. Just taking a quick glance here. Bayard did make it. Chrysler. Okay. Let's take a look at the AFC side here. Oh. Paul Crew, the Gunslinger Dime Dropper, Mario Demonic did make it as a backup for the AFC Pro Bowl. The Darius Roberts out of Miami. Monet. DK Metcalf also made it. Good to see Metcalf up there. Dalton Kincaid made it for the tight end position. You got some names up there, chat. McLaughlin, who played for us. Young, Paul Bearer, Rambo, Shao Kahn, Jason Voorhees, Killmonger, Jalen Phillips. Okay, not a bad Pro Bowl. Not a bad Pro Bowl at all. Who is going to be playing in the Super Bowl? The Steelers and the Buccaneers. Wow. Steelers and the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl this year. Crazy. So the fans are still going to be waiting for that Buffalo versus Detroit matchup in the Super Bowl, it seems like. This year, 2030, this season, it's going to be the Buccaneers and the Steelers. My Steelers did make it, though. My Pittsburgh Steelers did make it all the way. So see if they can make it happen against Tampa Bay there. We tried this year, chat. But unfortunately, we just didn't have a strong enough team, I guess. Super Bowl 65. Few yearly awards. Bruce Rambo with the MVP. Coach of the Year, Sean Payton. Ladarius Roberts, Offensive Player of the Year. Yosemite Sam, Offensive Player of the Year for the NFC. Let's go Defensive Player of the Year. Chainsaw Charlie for the Packers. Bruce Rambo for the Dolphins. All right. See who wins this Super Bowl here. Steelers versus Buccaneers. And it is going to be the Buccaneers defeat the Steelers 35-20. So the Buccaneers are officially Super Bowl champions once again. So we lost to the Steelers. They couldn't make it happen in the Super Bowl against the Buccaneers. They take the L. QB Bo Nix, MVP award. That is going to be the results of the 2030 season here. All right, let's get into some of these off-season moves, and then we'll end the stream. Come back again to play some more. See if we can, get a couple Super Bowls under our belt with this simulation. Me personally, I already have 6 just from playing alone. You guys can go and check those videos out already on my channel. We do have Super Bowls under our belt already because this is just like a little simulation experiment here, but you can see right here. So this is like real life right here. This is last year's Super Bowl. The Chiefs did defeat the Eagles, and then I defeated the Cowboys 113-13. 2024 109-26. Defeated the Cowboys back-to-back. And then we did complete a three-peat. Somehow the Cowboys made it to the Super Bowl 3 times in a row. I had to beat them 3 times in a row, my bitch-ass rivals from Dallas. But that's what they get. They take the L every single time I faced them in the Super Bowl. After that, played the Cardinals. Then we played the Bears. And then the Green Bay Packers for our final attempt there when I was doing it manually, when I was actually playing. But last year, for the season simulation, the LA Rams did get the better half of the Dolphins. And then this year, it is the Buccaneers over the Steelers. So, Super Bowl MVP, QB Bo Nix for the Buccaneers. Let's make some of these off-season moves now. 2030 retirements. Anybody big? Anybody big retiring this year? Greenlaw. Highsmith for the Steelers. Nick Chubb retires after 13 years. Marshawn Lattimore is also going to retire. Deontay Johnson hanging it up. Deebo Samuel hanging it up after 12 years. Kevin Byard retires after 15 years. Jacoby Myers, 12 years, retired on the Raiders. L'Jarius Sneed retires after 11 years. Got some big names up there, honestly. Hayden Hurst, Michael Gallup, Joey Bosa for the Lions, Jordan Whitehead. That's a big one right there for the safety. 13 years. Christian McCaffrey, 14 years, retired in Jacksonville. Miles Jack, Terrence Steele, George Kittle. George Kittle playing for the Eagles at that point. A.J. Brown, Buda Baker, Jabril Peppers, Mike Gesicki. Definitely some big names. Definitely some big names here in the retirement department. Chris Godwin retires after 14. Taki, one of our right linebackers, hanging it up in Buffalo. Orlando Brown, Logan Wilson, Mitch Trubisky, Hunter Renfrow, Dante Jackson, Alex Kappa, Geno Smith, Devin Bush. Wow. Okay. So that's going to do it for a lot of the retirements this year. This is just like a little bit of a mock draft here, just to see where players would end up. Minnesota apparently with the first round pick. Bills would take Barry Newton, David Haywood, who I did actually want because he's from Buffalo. Um, let's see here. Now I don't want to mess this up again. 23 players ready to negotiate. Okay, now these are available. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Option has been accepted. Accept option. And negotiate last chance for McLaughlin. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to afford him, though. We'll see what we can do in free agency. Honestly, we'll see what we can do in free agency. Camp does want to accept his option, though. Negotiate last chance. Yeah, we could probably make this happen. Try to see what we can do in free agency here. Give him 9-9. 9-9 with the 6 bonus. And it doesn't sound like he was too interested in that, so see what we can do here in our off season here. Okay. Sign free agents. This is my favorite part. Let's see who we can pick up. McLaughlin doesn't have any interest in playing for us. I guess he doesn't feel like Orchard Park is a big market. He also doesn't care for New York. He wants to play in a warm weather state, so that's kind of hurting our interest with him. Terry Bradshaw, not too interested in. I would be interested in Minka Fitzpatrick, though. He doesn't want to play in New York because it's not too warm. He does want to be closer to home in New Jersey, and he doesn't want no income tax here in New York. Well, let's see if we can get him on the team anyway. Fuck it. We'll see what we can offer. He's asking for 21. I'm going to give him 22. 22.2 with like a 15 million bonus. How about that? How about that, Fitzpatrick? Does that sound like something you'd be interested in? There's that interest. There's that interest going up now. Jalen Hurts. I don't know if we're really going to need a backup quarterback, honestly. I wouldn't be interested in taking him, though, just for like trade value. They do got Justin Fields up there as well. Honestly, Brett Favre doesn't sound like the worst bet to me, though. I would be interested in Brett Favre, I'll be honest with you. Look at that fucking he wants $435 million for 7 years. Holy shit. Well, we're gonna try to get as close as we can, I guess. We're gonna try to do what we can here. We'll give him 26.1 with like a 40 million bonus. Hopefully that fancies his interest. Jerry Money. I don't know. Like I said, if we're gonna have Brett Favre at the backup too, I don't need Jerry Money too much. Donald Duck done. Man, a lot of quarterbacks here. Let's see who is actually on the quarterback. Jalen Hurts is a free agent. Justin Fields, Jerry Money, Donald Duck Dunn, Peyton Manning, Kyler Murray, Brock Purdy, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Montana, R.L. Stein, General Grievous, Anthony Richardson, Shador Sanders is up there again, Lou Ferrigno, Robert De Niro. We're definitely going to take some players here just to be able to make some moves, I think. Let's take some players here just to be able to make some moves here. I'm surprised fucking Patrick Mahomes isn't retired at this point, but I guess he's trying to have that Tom Brady career. I'm not going to keep him on the team. I am going to try to get him to join in free agency just so I can have some trade value for him. But I definitely don't want Patrick Mahomes playing for Buffalo. Just want to have that trade value. Shador Sanders is an option as well. Don't want to spend all my picks here on the quarterback position either. Because right now I'm pretty stacked, honestly, at the quarterback position. But we'll get a couple picks going there. Halfbacks, who's available? Devin Singletary. I do love me some Devin Singletary, former Buffalo Bill. But let's see who else is interested here. Tevin Abbott. Okay. Okay. Let me, Devin Singletary does have the 91 overall. And we could potentially get him another Super Bowl here. Let's see. He's asking for $5 million for 1 year. Give him 6. That interest is going up. You've seen it. Okay. Definitely not too interested in Cam Akers or any of these guys. Out of Colorado. Close to home, Tennessee. Team has franchise QB with Josh Allen. Let's see here. Let's see what Tevin Abbott has to offer, honestly. Okay, wide receivers available. Christian Kirk, Romeo Doubs. Miles Stevenson up there. He does fit our scheme right now with the spread. Juju's up there. Wes Watkins available. Does have a championship with us too, apparently. Delonte Silver. You know, his mentor is going to be Metcalf, so this might not be the worst decision. Tyler Scott, Duvernay. We'll pick up Silver. I like that. Now Stevenson, 28 though. Not the youngest player in the league. Definitely not the youngest player in the league. Silver, we already offered. I would be interested in Duvernay, to be honest. I would be interested in Duvernay. 24. Honestly, that's not bad either. Jermichael McCann. Okay. I think I'll go with Duvernay and then Jermichael. Fill out our wide receivers here. Here we go. It's 24 at 81 overall is not bad. Any tight ends? Hunter Henry, Irv Smith. 33 at 83 though doesn't sound like the best option for me. Will Kennedy is interested in the team though. Schumacher doesn't want that income tax here in New York though. I mean, obviously, if you just throw money at them, they're gonna fucking be interested nonetheless. But Hunter Henry, we could probably get some trade value for, if I'm being quite honest. So a lot of these might honestly just be trade value here. I mean, like, even Tevin Alexander doesn't sound bad, but because I do like the 26 at 84. Let's see who else is on the board, though. Let's see who else we got up here, though. 'Cause we're gonna need to fill out some positions. These guys ain't really interested in our market. Close to home, Maine. For left guard. Nelson is interested. He does have a lot of experience under his belt, too. I think I might send him an offer. I think I just might do a chat. Matt Monroe. Yeah. Okay. Centers. Not a whole lot of centers available this year for us. Right guards. Beckham. That's not a bad pick, honestly. That is not a bad pick, honestly. He's only asking for 4 as well. It's 26 at 81. Okay. I like Beckham. I like that pick. I like that pick. Let's get into some of these defensive guys here. McLaughlin doesn't want to play for us at all. Drake Jackson, 30 at 87 isn't bad. He does have the interest in the team as well. 6'6". These guys don't like playing in the cold, and they don't like the income tax here in New York. Jesus. I do like my players. I do like Michigan players, though. I mean, Timmy Pryor does have a lot more interest. 26 at 81. I do like the Michigan players. We'll try to pick the guys who are interested. Try to pick the guys who are interested for sure. 5'5", I like that number. Tackles. Oh yeah, we got some guys here. Benton, Richards, Waller, Thompson. It's good that a lot of these guys at the D tackle too are pretty young. Even if I wanted to, I could trade Benson for some value. Might do that. Might pick up Benson here for some trade value. It's only asking for 7 mil as well. Who else? 26 at 83 isn't bad. But 25 at 83? I mean, come on. And he's out of Michigan State? Might have to take that. Might have to take that. 13 mil? You got it, bud. $14. And we'll give him 5 bonus. Who we got at right end? Ooh, Myles Garrett on the board. Josh Sweat. Doesn't have a whole lot of interest in the team, though. Montez Sweat as well up there. Ooh, I am liking these right end positions right now. I am liking what I see at the right end. Because I could get some decent trade value if I just throw money at him. Honestly, Myles Garrett, though, I'm pretty set on trying to get him on the team. Even though he's 35, probably going to retire after this year. Try to get Myles Garrett to play for the Buffalo Bills. 13.3. Give him like a 9 bonus. I do like what I'm seeing here at the right end position. Josh Sweat would probably just add some trade value for me. Give him like 10. Then we'll try to get Montez Sweat back on the team as well. Another person who isn't too interested in playing for us right now, but if I throw like 10 million at him, maybe he'll change his mind. There you go. There's that interest going up now. Any young guns? I mean, Devontae Knox, Beaston, Nicholson, 24.81. Let's see what we got at our linebackers first. Josh Allen. Definitely not taking Josh Allen. We already got a Josh Allen on the team. We don't need to confuse people when they go to buy jerseys now. Not too much at the left linebacker position, honestly. I mean, we could take Josh Allen just for trade value, but it would take up one of our picks. Laquan Smith out of Georgia. He is interested in playing for us. Since he's interested, I'll give him a little bit more money. Savai doesn't want to play with us anymore, unfortunately. Is 96 overall, though. Bentley, not too interested. Holcomb. Wasn't Holcomb just playing for the Steelers? I might take him. Claiborne, Devin Lloyd. Who else we got on here? Quandre Hatchett. I do like Louisville players, too. I do like my players out of Louisville. Okay. I mean, 29 at 89 isn't bad, though. 29 at 89 is not bad. It's asking for 17 mil. Give him 18 and 4 bonus. Where's that Louisville player at? Nope. Yep, Archer. Okay, he's only asking for 8 too. Give him like 8-8. 3 bonus. Let's go to right linebackers. Marcus Davenport. Marcus Davenport. I mean, I would. He is 34, so he's probably going to retire soon, but it would help us fill out a couple positions here. Give him 6. Give him 6 with a 4 bonus. There's that interest. Let's see. I think we have like 3 offers remaining here, so let's try to go here. Trevon Diggs. Stephon Diggs' brother. Might be able to pick him up. Denzel Ward also up there. Alright, let's make an offer for Trevon here. Finally take him out of Dallas, bring him over to a good team. Uh, 12.2 seems fair. 6.6. Interest going up on that. Okay. Field safety, we did offer Fitzpatrick one. How much are we asking here? 3? Derwin James. I mean, James is a good safety. Fuller is well on the board. Kyle Duger up there. Monty Hooker. I think I'm going to try to get James here. I think I'm going to try it. See if we can just throw some money at him, see if that doesn't interest him. A little bit more interest, a little bit more interest. Jordan Fuller is interested. Deion Spence, Oregon State. Yeah, I mean, 29 at 83 isn't bad for a safety. Still got some potential to go. God. I think I only have a couple more picks left now until it's going to start telling me, yeah, that's it for today. So let's see who else is on the board here. I mean, like I said, we could pick up Jalen just for some trade value. He is interested in the team, so probably not going to. Wow, look at that number, $124 million for 2 years. Holy shit! We'll give you 25. At least he's interested in us, so at least he is interested in us for a $40 million bonus. Holy shit! Let's see who else here. Pac-Man Jones. Asking for $41 million. Probably not even going to get into that ballpark, but how does 21 sound? It's like a $10 million bonus. It's got to be better than what other teams are offering. Come on now. I mean, Tavai, I would like to bring back. Let's see if we can make it happen. See if we can make it happen, chat. We'll try. We'll see if EA is going to cut us off after this or not. I have no idea how many more picks I have remaining, but Tommy Townsend. Like I said, I'm pretty stacked at the fucking quarterback position, though. Goats. Denzel Ward is going to be up there as well. Yeah. Trey Lance. Marcus Williams at the safety. Uche. Maybe get some trade value here out of Uche. May be able to get some trade value out of Uche. Shelby. 28 at a 90 quarterback isn't bad, but I'm kind of stacked at my corners as well. Devin Lloyd out of Utah. He is interested. He is definitely interested. How many more picks do we got, EA? Sweat we already offered. Jamin Davis. No. Honestly, we're pretty much stacked. I mean, could offer one to Prescott too, just for some trade value again. Kyle Duger, not the worst decision here. Only asking for 4. think I might also get Prescott just for some trade value, honestly. Hmm. Tua's little brother is on the board, though. Didn't see that at first. Tua's little brother is on the board. Okay, let's break it down a little easier here. So, I mean, they do still have Peyton Manning up there as well. Kyler Murray. I mean, at this point, it's really just picking for trade value because we don't need any other quarterbacks. I mean, I am going to keep Brett Favre if we do get him. Jordan Love is up there as well. Will Levis, Diamond Forbes. Diamond Forbes interested in playing for us, actually, so probably able to sneak one past him. 1.4. How many more picks do we have, EA? Cam Akers does want to come back. I mean, at this point, I would just be getting him for the trade value. Gordon Bryant, same thing. Yeah, yeah. Why not, Cam? Why not? Okay, okay. We're gonna see what happens next week. We're gonna see who's still on the board. Who we got, who we didn't get. EA definitely has to add something where like they tell you how many fucking picks you have left or something because shit gets a little hectic. Sign free agents. So who is still on the board here? I mean, they got a lot of options. It looks like still. Looks like we were able to sign Hurts and Favre. Manning is gone. Patrick Mahomes did sign with us. Oh my god. We're trading him. We're trading him immediately. And you guys don't know who I'm trading him to yet, but you will see very soon. It's gonna be one of my all time rivals, don't worry. Because I feel like honestly he should be playing for them anyway, but he's definitely not playing for us here in Buffalo, I'll tell you that much. Um Tagovailoa did sign with us to his little brother. I mean, at this point, it's really all just fucking. It's all just set. I mean, we don't need to do much more after that. We pretty much got everybody that we needed. Singletary signed, Akers signed. Free agency was a success. Free agency was definitely a success. Cole Reynolds. 23 at 79 kind of interests me a little bit more, though. But not the greatest fullbacks. Who's still on here for wide receivers? Miles Stevenson does have interest in us, so. Parker Washington, Victor Casey. We should be pretty good. Silver signed, Duvernay signed, McCann signed. Yeah. How come? Any tight ends here? Again, could take him for the trade value. Might do that. Asking for 15. Sean Farr does have some interest in us. Will Kennedy, same thing. 26 at 81 isn't bad. Honestly, he's more interested in the Kofi. Asking for 12. See what we can do at some of these pass protectors now. Jaden Washington. I mean, Bud, you're going to have to make a decision soon. You did get picked up in the first round, so. Central Michigan. See if Washington wants to come over. 21 million, Jesus, but. I mean, them pass protectors do make money. A lot of people don't know. You could definitely make a solid career just being a guard in the NFL. Okay. Seems like it's going to interest him a little bit. So we'll take that. We'll take that offer. Raymond. Trying to work out some of these guard positions now because we need some pass protectors here, honestly. Zach Bolden. What do we got at the left guard? Quentin Nelson. Quentin Nelson already signed with us, so that's a success on that. I mean, this guy's out of Syracuse. I don't know why he wouldn't be too interested in us. He doesn't like how we have. Orchard Park is not a big market for him, and we're also not in a warm weather state. But I mean, if anything, I could change up my scheme fit. That's not a problem. Let's see if we just throw money at him and he doesn't accept that. Leo Devlin, who I do remember having on the team at one point. Okay. Centers. McCoy up there, 34 years old. Roland, I mean, we're probably not going to need him, so he is only a 79 overall. Beckham did sign with us. Try to get some of these guys who are interested. Cola. Spencer. Good. Huffman. Asking for 13. Chad Hahn. Honestly, might also get Chad. Because even if we can't keep him on the team, he could offer some good trade value for me. It's all part of playing the game, ladies and gentlemen. It's all part of playing the game, trust me. Did that not go through? Oh, okay. I see. I see what's happening. See who's on the board after this week. See if he's still up there. We'll offer him a contract. This is where it gets a little fun. This is definitely where it gets a little fun now. We got 85 people on the team already, so not surprised they wouldn't let me offer any more contracts. Look at our quarterback. Oh, fuck. Okay. What? Did Patrick Mahomes not sign with us? I could have swore we got Patrick Mahomes. Unless we just have too many quarterbacks. But did he not sign with us? Where did he go? Hold on. Hold on, chat. We're gonna... Did somebody steal him from us? Did he decide to retire in free agency? What happened? I could have swore he signed with us. Maybe I read it wrong, but... What the fuck? What the fuck? Hold on. Alright, let's do this. Let's definitely trade some of the guys that we want to trade here. I guess, I mean, I do want to keep Watson, don't get me wrong. I do want to keep my boy Deshaun. Let's see. Who is in the market for a quarterback right now? Bears don't have that many great options. They just got one. Bo Nix just won the Super Bowl, so the Cardinals might want him. The Cardinals might want these guys. Colts could probably be interested too. The Dolphins would definitely take him, I think. Who's in the market here for a quarterback? Who doesn't really have that great of a team? I mean, I would like to see Caleb Williams get a little bit of a switch up here too, and these are not bad quarterbacks, so see what happens here. We'll make it easy on him. We'll make it easy on him. Did we not get Pat? I thought he fucking accepted. I thought that's what it said. He's still on the board? Listen. We're gonna trade him. Don't worry. We're gonna trade him, but I could have swore he fucking accepted, but I don't know. I don't know what happened there. All right. What are we at? Center? I mean, I do like the way McCoy's overall is looking, to be honest. Jamin Davis still up there as well. I might just pick up Bentley, honestly. Derek Hall is interested in us, but with a 79 overall, that doesn't interest me. Big signs. Compare. I mean, we are pretty stacked. Don't get it twisted. We are definitely stacked for the season. Just trying to see who else we can fit in there, honestly. Don't. I'm not taking that. Was it Bentley? I think it was. No. Maybe they picked him up already. Honestly, I might go with Jam and Davis though. Oh, and there it is. Okay, reached the total amount of players. Well, that's going to do it. Unless we just want to make some quick trades, but I usually save that for after free agency, so let's see what happens. Okay. Now this is where we can make the moves. Did we finally acquire his ass? Yes, we did. Okay, you're getting traded. Immediately getting traded. So somebody is going to get a nice little package here with Mahomes, Akers, and who do we got at tight end? Henry, Tatum, Dicka. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're going to get a nice little package here. They're going to my all-time rivals, the bitch-ass Dallas Cowboys. Who do the Cowboys have at quarterback right now? They got Bugs Bunny, HP Lovecraft. I'm pretty sure they would like to add a Patrick Mahomes to that again. Not, in my franchise, Patrick Mahomes played for him previously, but I think it only makes sense that Patrick Mahomes would play for them in real life because he's a Texas quarterback. So, there you go. Okay. Now that that's out of the way. And this is a crazy thing, too. Oh, well, I guess you can't access the free agents yet until we actually get into the preseason. Okay. Making moves. Well, right now we're at 75 out of 75, so we really don't need to make any moves. I could just advance and see where we're at. Because now I believe we're going to go into the draft. So it's going to do a draft, and then we'll be able to cut and trade whoever we need. Simulate draft. Hopefully we got the boys from Buffalo, though. I at least wanted one person from Buffalo out of that draft, so hopefully... It looks like we got them both. We got Dudley and Haywood. So that is a successful draft in my eyes. We got the Buffalo players, chat. All right. Trade offers, already offers for silver. But I'm pretty sure we are okay to advance. So we'll go to next week. Okay. We're at 90 out of 75 players, so. Who didn't get picked up? That is the question. Who didn't make the cut? Wow, Lou Ferrigno. We'll definitely have to fix some of this. I mean, not picking up Marcus Williams would just be a stupid move on my part. So we'll take that. Nobody picked up. Wow, dude. Honestly, I mean, you would think, right? Do we trade him, chat? I think we trade him, chat. I think we trade him away. We could do that. We could do that. We could do that. Somebody will take him, honestly. What am I looking at? Cleveland. Just fill out the rest of the roster here. Stevenson didn't get picked up. 87 overall, though. That is not bad. Romeo Dobbs is sitting there. Dak Prescott is sitting there. I liked Kohu. I don't understand why he didn't want to re-sign with us, but I liked having him at our corner. Made it pretty far in the season last year with him, so honestly, just might take him again. Stokes. Taylor Britt. Is there any young guns, though? Is there any young guns at the... Matabuke? Honestly, this isn't a bad pick right here. With McGee. What are we at now? Like 95? 95 players? 96. Okay. Let's make some trades here. And then we'll be ready to end the video after we do all these trades, and we'll come back for the next one. How the fuck do we have Gil North at quarterback? That's not happening. We'll do a package deal. We'll do a package deal. We got a fullback. Spitzer. Metcalf. Still playing Metcalf. Campbell. Palmer. Okay, we'll trade up Beasley. And the crazy thing is, the Chicago Bears are looking for a wide receiver, so they would be interested in that. Buccaneers. All right, we'll do one with the Bears here. We'll make it easy on them, since they do want to take a wide receiver. They also get Sanders, so now Sanders is playing for the Bears. I mean, we are stacked. We are absolutely stacked. I will get rid of. I think I will get rid of Talia to his little brother here. We'll send him to Miami again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is the cutoff there with Casey. Devin Duvernay, kind of a veteran, so we probably don't need him that much. Tight end position. I would be interested in getting rid of Alexander as well. Send these guys back to Miami. Oops. Make it easy on them. Oh, I didn't want to press it. Left tackles. Who do we got here? Definitely getting rid of you. Definitely getting rid of you. And we're definitely getting rid of you. The Bengals. The Bengals need some pass protectors, so here you go, Cincinnati. Only 12 more players to cut, honestly. Okay. So we just worked on a lot of the guard position there. Get rid of you. I mean, both of these guys could go too, honestly. These don't look like they're going to do too much for us. Do the Buccaneers need some guards? They kind of need guards. But who needs guards a little bit more here? Who needs guards a little bit more? Dolphins would appreciate some guards. Falcons could use them. Falcons could use them. Make it easy on them. Just take a couple 3-rounders here. Oh, that's declined. Would they do it if I added some lightweight draft picks? I mean, I got so many twos. I got so many twos, Falcons. Would you be interested in that? Yes, they are. Working our way. I kind of want to keep McGee. What do we got at the D tackle here? Okay, these guys are definitely getting off the team. That's not happening. And they did pick up Tremaine Streets, who they actually recommended for us. We got both the Sweat brothers, who aren't really brothers, I don't think, in real life. But I do want to keep Montez Sweat. Not too interested in Joshua. Let's see, do any of these guys need... Titans would definitely be interested. Alright, we'll do that. Okay. So the right end looking pretty good. Honestly, we're not even going to need all of those. I could trade Streets if I had to. Which it might come down to that. I'm not sure yet. We're definitely trading you. And we're definitely trading these guys. I mean, they need a middle linebacker. They're not really interested in the left linebackers. Let's see who else maybe. Ah, the Eagles. Well, is the Eagles... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Jets would take him. Detroit would take him, though. Even better. There you go. Detroit is going to take him. Let's see here. That's a good one. Oh, we got so many middle linebackers. My God. guys are definitely getting off the team. And then this guy as well, Craver. I know for a fact Buccaneers do want some middle linebackers, so go with that. Try to get some of their. I'll take a 3. I'll make it easy on him. Make it easy on him. Okay, and we're back down to 75 out of 75. So that should do it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back probably tomorrow to continue, see if the Buffalo Bills can make it happen in the simulation experiment. But thank you, everybody, for watching. Until next time, peace, Scott.